about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? Live. You good? Live.
That sound like them Southern Panthers right now. We live.
We live.
Wow.
And he rolls. He rolls with all power.
Wow.
Y'all ain't been to church in the South. If y'all don't know what we talking about, how you really lived.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Salute to all our people, man. I just seen the news. Mr. Jalen Carter is going under some kind of shoulder surgery, and he might miss the game Monday. Well, whenever they play. He gonna miss the game. Jalen Carter, sir.
Jalen Carter. You Mr. Spitgate?
Yes. Yeah, Mr. Spitman himself will be missing a couple of games. I believe it's gonna take more than one game, but we'll see. He talking about he want to be 100% healthy for the playoff run, but one must ask what playoff run, because they ass might not make it. But we'll get there later on.
I see it now, Adam Schefter. And listen, I never, I don't celebrate people being injured. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope the kid have a speedy recovery, all that other stuff. But, on the flip side, him not being there on a defense that's already struggling, they just gave up their 300 yards rushing to the Chicago Bears, and then, they allowed the Dallas Cowboys to score 24 points unanswered, the week before that. So when you talk about our chances of making the playoffs, it's a lot easier to win the NFC East than it is to pray for the downfall of 3 or 4 other teams. To win the NFC East, all we got to do is handle our business, and the Eagles continue to suck as they've been sucking the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So, hope the kid feel better, but shit, if he don't play, that definitely helped the Dallas Cowboys' chances of making it to the playoffs.
Facts, and we need the Chargers to hold it down and bring one in for us, you know what I'm saying? And then, we...
Yeah, and listen, our boy, my boy, I know you were a little iffy on the boy, but Marvin Hampton is going to be back for the Eagles game. He's going to be making his return. And Justin Herbert, Justin Herbert said he's playing. Justin Herbert and Harbaugh said that Herbert's going to play. He had surgery on his non-throwing hand. If you remember last year, Josh Allen did the same thing and did not miss any time. So, and we also know that Josh Allen went on to win MVP last year with a broke hand. So, kudos, you know. But yeah, he a tough motherfucker. They say it's all about pain tolerance. Then they say he a tough motherfucker. So Justin Herbert is expected to play. So we'll see how that lines out.
Even with a broke hand, he probably can throw better than Jalen Hurts. But that's a story for another day.
That's a story for all days, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be true any single day that you speak of. But salute to everybody, man. There's 55 people in the building already, so we need y'all to help us out, right? We need all y'all to go to all platforms and hit that like button. The like helps out with the algorithm. It helps push the content out further, right? It's just like the numbers inserted into YouTube. They're like, hey, this many people interacted with this video. That means folks must like it. That means we must show this to more people since it's so liked. That's why the like button is so important, man. So make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure you hit that share. Because as I've been telling y'all, LandLord, dragged me into a dark alley and threatened to take all of my ligaments if I did not start back manifesting inside the liquor store. So what we must do so that Henny the Moore can have ligaments for the rest of his life, is to help us manifest inside the liquor store. We need you to
allegedly, that's all alleged, but I just want y'all to know I did mean it too. I meant every word. Go ahead.
So damn, it's alleged, but you're admitting to it, sir, on national television.
I'm just saying. That's all. Okay. Allegedly. We don't even know who this is behind this damn logo. You don't know who I am, sir. This could be anybody. You have no proof. You have no proof.
So to me, because he could threaten me, he could threaten to take my ligaments, and it's cool. So stop, Henny. You tell LandLord to stop.
No, that's my bodyguard. She worked for me. That's she on my side. She is doing her job. She doing exactly what she's supposed to do. Salute to TA. That's my girl, though.
Man, that's crazy as hell. Like, let him take your ligaments, Henny. Damn, it's not that deep.
you acting crazy. It don't even take all that.
They'll grow back. Will they though? I don't know how that works.
They might. You never know.
It's a possibility. Nope. Matter of fact, they don't, because if ligaments grew back, you wouldn't have to have ACL surgery. Like they don't grow back. You gotta fix them bitches. Well, making leak is crazy. Salute to Queen Cowboy in the building, though. It said, "What's good? What's good?" So yeah, man. I feel good.
Queen, salute to TA. Salute to JBB boy. Salute to Pat Thomas in the building, or is that CA Thomas? I'm not sure. CA Thomas, I believe. Salute to everybody rocking with us. Jarrell Jones, Common Sense in the building, one of my OGs in the building. Robert King, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody rocking with us today, man. We appreciate y'all. Anthony Strader, I don't want to forget nobody. Just know if you in the building, we appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. Oh, also, man, I woke up, Henny sells liquor mints. I don't sell liquor mints. I sell nothing but cut water and Hennessy. Anything else, I can't, be accountable for that. But also, I wanted to say salute to Bobby King. He always hits us, in the middle of the night with the love, man. So I gotta say salute to Bobby King, because he said fuck the Pussycats at 2:03 a.m. And you know what? Fuck the Lions, man. That's how I feel today, man. Fuck the Lions. That's exactly how I feel today. So see, LandLord had to go make another drop off for ligaments, so he'll be right back. But let's go ahead and talk about these weak ass Lions, man. Because this is a must-win game for the Dallas Cowboys. Anything, short of a victory, it's not reasonable. It's not acceptable. Hold on. We got LandLord back. The ligament deal was quick.
I don't even know if Bobby hit me this morning, but he look out so much it don't even matter. Like, hey, salute to Bobby King. He a real one. He be always looking out for the squad and helping out the content. So we appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. So Dallas Cowboys, man. Like, listen, if you can't win this game with all these injuries to the Lions, I don't want to fuck with y'all no more. Like, honestly, I might be done with y'all niggas. So let's just go through the list of who's not playing. For
I'm a Ryan. Guarantee it is.
No, it's a game time decision, and he just hurt his ankle. It's a 1 or 2 week injury. even if he does play, you know, like and listen, like folks want to go out there and help their teams win. You can be hurt to the point where you're a detriment to your team. If you can't cut and break in the routes and the ball is in the air and you can't get there, you know what I mean? Like if he plays and he can't cut, Jared Goff gonna have 2 extra picks. He already gonna have a pick. I know he gonna throw us at least one. He's gonna throw 3 of them bitches as Amon-Ra St. Brown is out that motherfucker and he can't, you know, break in and out of his routes.
And you know how you make it even worse? Put Bland on his ass. Somebody that's a ball hawk that'll take that bitch.
Hell yeah.
Put Bland on him.
Since Diggs ain't there, you know, we definitely gonna need our best guys are taking the ball away on that assignment. And listen, this gonna be the natural guy he covers anyway. Last time I checked, you know, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you know, it's like CeeDee Lamb. He can play anywhere on the field, but there's a very few slot corners, you know, that can fuck with Amon-Ra St. Brown. So a majority of his snaps take place in the slot. So if he does play, he'll probably draw either Reddy Stewart or DeRon Bland, depending on how the Dallas Cowboys want to go about, you know, putting guys on the field. And listen, if it comes down to it, Kalen Carson and he can play, I'm putting Kalen Carson on the outside, Revel on the outside, and I'm putting Bland in the slot to deal with Amon-Ra St. Brown until the time that they say, hey, you know what? You're not really helping right now. We're gonna just sit you down. We're gonna pray that you're, you know, feeling better. Salute to the lunatic with the super chat too. He said Cowboys versus everybody. Dallas 33, Detroit 24, DC 4L. Salute to my boy the lunatic in the building, man. And listen, I got a Dallas Cowboys 42, Lions 21. Cause they're dealing with a lot on that end. Now we're gonna list who the people that's not playing. Terrion Arnold, who's not on this report, is already on IR, so he's done for the season. He cannot play, so no Terrion Arnold. Sam Laporta, one of the best young tight ends in the National Football League, is already on IR. He will not play. Right? Kirby Joseph, all-pro safety, has been dealing with a bad knee for 2 months. I pray that they get that figured out for that young man. He's only 24 years old. He's one of the best young talents in the league, and I hate that he's dealing with that right now, man. So speedy recovery for Kirby Joseph. I hope he's shaped back and still have a long, prosperous, and, you know, great career. My boy Raymond. A lot of people don't know this, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Khalif Raymond is an all-pro returner. I think he's an all-pro returner. Let me go and double check this shit, because I think because, you know, reinventing himself and he's been, you know, like a return expert these last couple of years. I could be mistaken. Let me go look.
We gave up a big special teams play on one of them games, didn't we? Was that the Eagles game?
Don't remember. Oh, also, I was not wrong. Matter of fact, he's a 2-time all-pro returner. He is out for the game. These next 2 people that you see, Brock Wright, and they got some. You remember when the Webby went on there and said, "Ooh, y'all got some names on y'all." That's how I feel about this nigga. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit. But these are the 2 tight ends behind Sam Laporta. They're both out, so they're gonna be down their 4th tight end playing against us. Now Brian Branch, I think he plays. He's been hurt all week. Taylor Decker, I think he plays. He's been hurt. He's questionable. Panay Sewell randomly ended up on the on the injury report with a bad shoulder. He's going to play. And we all know that Amon-Ra St. Brown is a true game time decision. And even if he does play, he's going to be far from 100%. So LandLord, there ain't no excuse for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't give a fuck who we don't got. We got to find a way to win this game. Your season depends on you winning this game, and it's lined up. They've been going through a rough patch of games. They got all these injuries. You have to figure out a way to win this game, and honestly, you should find a way to win this game convincingly. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing is, like I said, it's the key to the game to me is the fast start. We need to start fast. Don't give them no type of hope, no type of you know what I'm saying, faith that they can pull this off because we on the road, you know what I'm saying? And Detroit gonna show up. It's the Dallas Cowboys. It's gonna be a crazy crowd. It's gonna be a great environment. You know what I'm saying? Thursday night football. It don't really get too much better than that right now. Standalone game. It's gonna be great. So I think we gotta go in there and punch them in the nose, square in the face. So you know what I'm saying? All them plans that they had can just go out the window. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What Mike said, everybody got a plan till they do what?
Get hit in the mouth.
Get hit in the mouth. So that's what we need to do, man. We need to be the strikers. We need to strike first this week. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to come in and have to recover and all that. Whatever side of the ball get on the field first, they need to do their job. And I think we'll come in here and take their soul.
I agree. I damn sure agree. Also, man, I feel so confident, man. Especially we talk about offensive football. You know, because my defense is improved, I feel like we'll get enough stops to end up winning this game. You know, really, when we talk about starting fast and not doing nothing, we really mostly talk about the offense. You know, because even with the improvements on defense, the offense is still the most talented and important part of your team with the way that it's currently constructed. You got an all-pro quarterback. You got two of the best wide receivers in football. You got a tight end that's going to make the Pro Bowl for his first time this year. Kudos to Jay Ferguson. You got numerous offensive linemen that are former first-round picks. The top 100 picks are paid. You know, you're at the point to where even you might got one of the best fullbacks in football at this point on the offensive side of the ball. There's a lot of love going on for Hunter Lukey right now with his versatility and what he's done this year. So point being, man, when we talk about getting off to a fast start, we're really looking at Shoddy now. We're looking at Shoddy, Clayton Adams, Dak. Them the motherfuckers that are gonna have to come out here, you know, and lead the way. Because if you give this defense a lead, you know, when they're already undermanned and you know there's a lot of pressure on them to perform, like you should be okay, you know, moving forward. But like to LandLord point, I don't want to start off going for it on fourth down and we don't get no points at midfield. I don't want to have an interception on our side of the field. I don't want a punt. I want to drive the field and get points. You know what I'm saying? If it's fourth and long and we got to settle for a field goal, fuck it. I understand that. But we get down there and it's 4th and 2, nigga, we going. We need 7. We need 7. We need 7.
I was just about to say, if we pass the 40, I'm going for it. I'm sorry. I'm talking about day 40. If we pass day 40, I'm going for it. I ain't gonna lie. Long as it ain't, you know what I'm saying? If it's more than 4th and 5, then I might kick it. But anything less than that, I'm going.
Yeah, I don't blame you. 4th and manageable, we should go. I think analytics would say the same thing. And I think, man, when you talk about the matchups, like the biggest advantage the Dallas Cowboys got is our passing game. You know, going in here, you know, to fight Detroit. Because, you know, we already talked about it. This is the team that plays the most man coverage in the National Football League. And matter of fact,
it won't be tonight. I guarantee you that.
Well,
so if we coming in with that type of game plan, we need to change that shit up. Cause they ain't crazy, bro.
Shit,
they ain't crazy.
I mean,
nah,
they corner been hurt all year, bro. They still play damn near nothing but man.
Have they played 2 wide receivers like this?
Nigga, yes, they play in they play in that division. They play the Vikings. They done played the Vikings. They done played it.
That don't count.
Yes,
name me another. They ain't got no quarterback. Give me another one.
He said, give you another one. You think I know their entire schedule, nigga?
No, I'm talking about a wide receiver do it. The point being is, it ain't one. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They ain't played nobody like this, especially not with a capable quarterback like this. Like, if they sit up and be in man coverage all game, they are finna get ran out of their own building. I promise you that. So I seriously doubt that's the way they're gonna do that.
So, LandLord, this is the thing that we gotta understand. You can do what you want to do, but like, nigga, we play man. We probably ain't fucking good at zone like that, bro. There's a reason why teams have tendencies, bro. They gonna look like us at the beginning of the season. They take their ass out there and play nothing but zone. They gonna look like us.
I want you to know. A team that's good at man still look bad against us. This is what I'm telling you. Like they gonna still look bad.
Well,
I
they
mean,
going
it's
to.
a catch-22. It's a quick catch-22 to me.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you do what you think gives your team the best chance of winning.
Blitz.
And
Dak better have his head on the swivel because that's the only hope they got. They gonna have to send them boys at him.
they already blitz.
Real talk.
And you know,
Yeah, that's all they got.
And you know they ain't. And listen, you know what the fuck happened when niggas blitz Dak. You know
They
what the
get
fuck
smoked.
happened. Yeah,
They
okay,
get put
then.
in a pack. They get put in a pack.
So us talking through this shit, right? Me and you just having this back and forth, like, them niggas better not play no motherfucking man. Alright then. So what the fuck they gonna do, landlord? If they only choice is to blitz or play zone, you know, what the fuck is gonna happen? What do you think is going to happen to them niggas?
I told you, there's only 2 outcomes I see in this game. Either
You disappeared, bro. Landlord.
yeah, here I go.
Okay.
It's
Here I
only
go.
2 out. Here I go. What you know about that, boy? You don't know nothing about that mystical, boy.
That before your time, nigga.
You don't know nothing about that mystical, boy.
Well, I smell smoke. Hey, he be so lit.
Man, mystical used to be going crazy, low key, on my life. Unpredictable. Man, that need to be hard. Until they said he was, never mind. But
taking it.
Yeah, that messed up his whole career. But what we was just talking about, you just threw me off with that. Dang.
Hey, man. You said, here I go. I had to. It was an easy.
You messed me up.
It was an easy alley-oop, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were talking about, you said the outcome of the game. You were talking about the outcome of the game.
Oh, yeah, it's only 2 outcomes. It's only 2 outcomes. Either we go in here and blow the doors off their ass, beat the living shit out of them, because we can stop them and they can't stop us, or it's a shootout and we still win. I think that's going to be them the only 2 outcomes I see. Now, if Vegas is in the play, Vegas might make it a defensive game out of nowhere. And then, you know what I'm saying, we still pull it out in a close one or some crazy shit. But if I had to bet my money, I'm betting that it's a shootout or either Cowboys win big. Because we just got to know if the Dallas Cowboys can stop Detroit, we know that they ain't going to be able to stop us for long.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that's going to go.
As long as we don't have turnovers, we can't have no random,
Goofy shit. Yeah.
No random goofy ass fumble for no reason. You know, we can't have no CD fighting with the ball and it get picked or some stupid shit like that. Run the wrong route on an option route and it hit the defender in the belly. None of that stupid shit. You got to go out here and play it. Yeah, you got to go out there, bitch, and play a clean, clean game offensively. And listen, you should.
Think we could... Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say you should be able to play a clean game by mistake. These niggas ain't even second the quarterback no more. The one
everybody ganging up on my boy Hutch, man. I love Hutch though. I ain't gonna lie.
I fuck with Hutch.
That's my dog right there. That nigga that cold. I'm not gonna lie. But I think everybody just ganging up on him. I ain't watched they tape right like that. But I think if I had to guess, I'd say they probably ganging up on Hutch. Because you can't name nobody else on that defensive line like that.
I don't think that Hutch forgot to play football. He's still a good player. But
maniac.
I do believe, some shit like that happened. He get all the attention now, because of of how their team is constructed on the defensive line. It's not like he has another guy on the other side of him that needs any kind of attention.
Yeah, and I say this too. This a danger right here to fuck up the game, in my opinion. Because Detroit do pretty good against the run, bro. They really do. Josh Jacobs just had a good day against them. So, my guy Jack Campbell, he they linebacker. He been going crazy in there, stopping the run and stuff like that. So, what I'm thinking is, I think we shouldn't be trying to force that run game, bro. Real talk. We shouldn't be trying to force it. Because I feel like we got the clear-cut advantage in the passing game. Now, I know everybody want to run, want to be physical, blase. Man, throw the goddamn ball. And I bet you we get a lead. I want to get a lead early by throwing the ball and then close the game by running. I don't want the game, the deciding factor of the game early to be if we can run against them or not. I don't want that to be the case. Now, I ain't saying don't run, but you got a clear advantage in the passing game. Clear advantage. All you got to do is slide some protection towards Hutch or either send a chip over there, a couple tight ends over there, just maintain Hutch, and then you should be able to have your pick of the litter against them.
Yeah, they mid at everything. They're mid scoring defense, they're a mid passing defense, they're a mid rushing defense. The only thing they had early on was getting sacks, and that's done dried up like the Sahara Desert. So I'm with you. You know, I think the biggest advantage is, the receivers on the outside, but we're a play action team. So
True.
I'm gonna run the ball. I'm gonna still take my shots and play action. I'm gonna prevent Aiden Hutchinson from wrecking the game. Because I can't speak on if Nate Thomas is gonna hold up. I can't speak on if Terrence Steele is gonna hold up. So Aiden Hutchinson wrecking the game is one of the ways I could lose this motherfucker. So I'm not
use his aggressiveness. Use his aggressiveness against him.
Yeah,
if he wanna penetrate, let him go on, come through, and then throw a screen right over his head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I was just finna
do
say
a bootleg to the opposite way. Like, you can do a lot of stuff. You might be able to do a RPO on his ass. Like, it's a lot of stuff you can do against one pass rusher. One pass rusher don't really change the world for real. Not if it's just one, and you got a good offense coordinator that can scheme around them.
Yeah, so that was my thing. I was just gonna say, we're gonna probably run the ball, use play action, and that's really what we done all year. Even in the Chiefs game.
You know what I do?
What's that?
First play of the game, I come out with a play action bomb. I'm telling you, cause look, you don't know if I'm finna run or not yet at all. You don't know how this game finna go. So first play action. I'm going deep to GP. I'm out here trying to take their soul. I'm finna take their soul. I'm finna let them know what type of game it's finna be. Mm-hmm. First play of the game, play action. It might be a double move. Play action, double move to GP. That shit'll be insane. And he gonna snag on anybody and catch it. As long as that keep the ball in play, that's probably a completion. I like my chances.
Hey, League Commander, you're going to be there by yourself because we're going to win the game. The Dallas Cowboys will win the football game. The Dallas Cowboys will win the football game. And we will win convincingly. So I just want you to know at your non-playoff party, it's going to be you, the rest of the Commander fans, the Giants. It'll be, who else sorry?
Quite possibly the Eagles. They keep playing.
Yeah, it's going to be everybody else. It won't be us, though. Damn sure ain't gonna be us. So we all know the first play finna be 2-3 yard run, and we done came out throwing before, especially in a game like this. Lie.
I told you I love Javonte, bro. I think he dope, but I'm just the wide receiver in me be hating them out sometimes. I can't even lie. I'm like, man, if we would have threw that ball right there, what would have happened? Like, I don't know. I'm just crazy, man. I be looking at Javonte like, that 3 yard play. What would have happened if we would have threw that bitch to GP or CD Lamb?
Yeah, but you can't have that mindset because you won't have the 50-yard bomb to the CD Lamb without running the ball before.
You're right. It's a marriage. You're right. It's a marriage. Don't listen to me, bro. If you ask, I want to throw the ball 100 times a game. If it was up to me, I can't help it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm throwing that bitch. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give it up to Shotty. Cause you gotta be kind of composed to not throw the ball every down with two receivers like we got. Like you got. I know he be fighting himself like, run the ball, Shotty, run the ball. He have to remind himself, I bet you. Even if he is a run-first coach, he still have to remind himself, man, I need to run the ball. Because these boys too good, man. They too good. If any time in the game you ask yourself, what's your best advantage, it's always going to be the wide receivers. It's always going to be the wide receivers.
It's the answer going to be for this game. So let me show you something, though. Because we know that he's a lifelong Dak Prescott hater. We know that this nigga, is biased. We know this nigga's a dick eater. But he said some real.
Lord.
I'm talking about Dan Orlovsky, little gay ass. But he said something I agreed with this time. So I am going to show this shit because I said damn near the same thing. Just yesterday. And really, LandLord, he's saying some of the same shit you was talking about. So let me mute the music.
Let's see what he says then.
Cause he talking real greasy about Detroit secondary right now. So hold on.
Elimination game, Cowboys, Lions. What's your lean in this game?
I lean Dallas. I would try to win Dak the MVP tonight if I was Dallas.
Ooh.
If Detroit wants to line up and play man coverage,
which they have, last 3 games, 70% man coverage.
I'm gonna throw 40 times. You cannot cover my 2 guys. And I'm totally comfortable. I'll put George by himself. I'll put CD opposite. You want to cover George one-on-one? Great. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL one-on-one versus man. If you want to double team him or play, I'm going to throw it to CD Lamb. I think it'll be interesting. I think the most important person tonight is Kelvin Shepard, who's the DC for Detroit. You can't line up and play man. Will you change? Will you play some zone? I would challenge Dallas to run the football and then try to play elite red zone defense. Does Brian Schottenheimer want to hand it off 40 times? I'm not letting you throw it that much if I'm Detroit, but if Detroit wants to line up and be who they are, I'm gonna throw it 40 times because you can't cover me.
Dano, tonight, playoff elimination game, Cowboys, Lions.
And there we go. So, yeah, pretty much the same shit we were just sitting here talking about. They've shown.
And I have not seen that clip until now. I'm just giving my analysis of the football matchup, and that's the truth, bro. I would take it. Listen, man. Can you name a cornerback you will feel like it'll be an equal goddamn rep with CD Lamb?
In the league?
Yeah.
Pat?
I still don't feel like it'll be equal. I feel like CD will get the best of. Because the thing about it with receivers, bro, you always gonna cook a DB. You just ask a DB to do at least the bare minimum, like stop it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no lockdown corners no more, man. It don't happen like that, especially with the talent level of these receivers. You just don't got that type of corner no more. So I'm taking CD over any DB at any time, any place, and George Pickens. Anytime, any place.
Well, I know for one thing, there ain't no motherfucking corner on their team that we even need to have this conversation about. So we ain't gotta ask the question for Detroit. So even if they do exist, and we can argue the validity of the existence of a cornerback that you don't care about lining up against CeeDee Lamb or GP3, we know them motherfuckers ain't got it. So mute point. So. But I do agree with you. You know, I also said yesterday that that's one of the ways to attack this team. Support. But yeah, what they're doing, who's the weakest member of their secondary that we can isolate and attack? You might not be able to see it. It is, sort of small. But if you are able to use your eyes and look at the Detroit Lions, they're all the way at the bottom, right above the Commanders. They're a team that use a whole lot of man coverage. Cover 0, 3%. And cover 0 is an all-out blitz. No safeties in the back. Everybody manned up across the board. That's what cover 0 is. Cover 1, the Dan Quinn special, they play that 40% of the time. Cover 2 man, also known as cover 5, when you play man across the board with 2 high safeties. Everybody underneath is manned up. And then, you got split field safeties. Some people call it cover 2 man. Some people call it cover 5. It's the same thing. So if you tally that up, they use man coverage almost 50% of the time. It's damn near a 50-50 split, when you talk about the kind of coverage they play. Salute to D. Holmes in the building, man. What's good with you? Thanks for tapping in and showing love to the liquor store, man. Salute to my guy. So yeah, this is a team that plays a whole lot of man. The bigger question I have, because let's be 1,000. Let's use our mental capacity to just talk through this. In order to play man coverage, and to play man coverage as much as they do, you need good man-to-man coverage cornerbacks. right? You need people that can actually run and stay with these top tier athletes that everybody got at wide receiver. They really are struggling in that aspect right now. I don't. So see, point being, like that's the reason I went ahead and put the Dan clip in this bitch, because he pretty much was saying the same shit I was talking about yesterday. Like, these niggas play damn near nothing but man, you know. And I didn't even know that he dropped the nugget. They were playing the last 4 weeks. He said over 70% man, over 70% man the last 4 weeks. So again, you know, if they gonna do that and Terry Arnold's out, who the fuck is gonna stop the Dallas Cowboys? Is aggressive. He's very changed. Are they just going to say we play man, so we're gonna play man regardless who we got out there, right? We're gonna put our backup one-on-one on the island with George Pickens. We're gonna put our backup one-on-one on the island with CeeDee Lamb. If they go about it like that, it's gonna be a very long night, you know. And honestly, even if they play zone, right, we have a veteran quarterback. We have a quarterback that's seen every iteration of zone you can see. You know, he's seen cover 6, you know, which is a combo coverage. You play cover 4 on one side, you play cover 2 on one, and you know the cover 4 side is still match principle. You know, he's seen, you know, cover 3, cover 2, Tampa 2, palms, quarters, you know, fire zones. Like, there's nothing that you could throw at Dak Prescott, you know, from a zone perspective that he has not seen. He's a 10-year veteran. So, and, you know, a fun fact that I just realized, this is a team over the last 4 games that only has 4 sacks. So they're not even getting to the quarterback. So if you're going to have a tendency breaker, let's say that you're concerned, because you want to play man coverage, but your best cover guy is out. So you might be forced to play more zone coverage. Well, if you're not getting home, you know, with your front 4, and you're gonna drop everybody, you're gonna rush 4 and drop 7, right? That only works if the pass rush, you know, can bother the quarterback. If they're not going to touch Dak Prescott and he can climb the pocket and deliver the football accurately, and give his wide receivers time to get to the open areas of the field, because there's no such thing as a zone coverage that take away everything. There's no such thing as a perfect defense. Eventually, you know, somebody is going to come open. If that's the case, I like our chances. You know, I like our chances against their defense. Yep, and that's what I said about the shit, you know, just yesterday. So when Dan came out this bitch and he was talking greasy, talking about, hey, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I'm trying to win Dak Prescott the motherfucking MVP, you know, against the Lions, because they're undermanned. They want to play nothing but man, but they really ain't got the talent to do that shit right now, you know. So I agree with him. Like, that probably is the best course of action to attack those defensive backs. But I also, you know, want to protect our, you know, offensive line a little bit. So I don't mind, you know, running the ball a little bit. I don't mind running the ball to set us some play action shots. You know, especially if they come out this bitch, you know, two high safety shells. You know, with the injuries that they have, I wouldn't mind trying that. Also, Swab came through with a 10-piece for my brother LandLord. He said, Dak is about to light up that secondary like the front of Pookie's crack pipe. Hey, listen, man. Salute to Suave D in the building, man. Thank you for the love and support. We are both independent content creators. We have no sponsorships except for Fugazios, the Breakfast of Losers, the cereal that makes its own gravy. You know, so I appreciate you. You know, with every dime you send goes a long way in helping us out, man. So I appreciate you for supporting us on this platform, man. Thank you. Said deep balls keep them. That deep ball keeps calling him. Yeah, man. So we got a clear path to victory, you know. So regardless of who is or who isn't playing, you know, I expected this team to win. More so now because of the injuries, because there's numerous people out that they're relying on. There's numerous people out, you know, that they need to be successful and have led to the success that they had this year. Like a Tyrion Arnold, like a Kirby Joseph. We don't know about the health of their interior offensive line. We don't know about the health of Penei Sewell. There's a lot of question marks right now. We don't even know if Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to play. So even if we don't have Jadeveon Clowney, there's not an excuse for us to lose this game. I need Sam Williams to step up. I need James Houston to step up. I need Dante Fowler to step up. We're going to have to figure the shit out. If they down that many people and we only down one or two guys, we got to figure that shit out. There's not an excuse. You got to win this game. He said, what's good? Waiting for our boys to beat them Lions. We're going to win, bro. We going to win. I have no doubts in my mind about this shit, man. I have no doubts. Also, salute to Nigel on my brother LandLord in. He said, what's with Diggs? I also think we see more K9 on the field since the Lions like to run. Diggs just ain't made it back yet. Like, he practiced all week, but there's a much better chance with a 10-day rest period, come Sunday Night Football against the Vikings. There's a much better chance that he plays, come Sunday night. Also, salute to Jeffrey for the cash out for the support, man. I appreciate you for showing love and rocking with your boy Henny, man. That's love right there. Hey, hold that thought. My wife. Also, salute to Charlie, man, for the cash app on my end, man. Thank you for the love and support and helping keep the lights on inside the liquor store, man. I appreciate it. He said, I believe we will throw all over them. We will. But I think that we're going to be so good offensively, we're going to beat their ass every which way. We're going to be able to run the ball. We're going to be able to throw the ball. We're going to score points. We're going to have them discombobulated. That's why I feel like this is going to be a game that slips away from the Detroit Lions. That's why I feel that this game sort of got blowout written all over it. Because they're struggling offensively. We've reached a new plateau on the defensive side. Because since week 11, I crunched all the numbers by myself. And because of my Arkansas education, I did not round up. So I put 21.6. But it's actually 21.7, so y'all forgive me. But point per game allowed, 21.7. Since the acquisition of Quentin Williams, total yards per game just 312.3. Rushing yards per game 69.7. When you talk about third down percentage, just 35.1. So they're much better, across the board, right now. With the new front, with the new players, with the new talent, playing a little bit more man coverage over zone, blitzing at a slightly higher rate. Like, they're doing some things to maximize the talent that they have, in order to win games. And it's paying dividends up to this point, man. It definitely has paid dividends, and it's going a long way, in helping us, get back on track from a defensive standpoint. And I love it. What you feel? What you feeling, Land?
About this defensive turnaround?
Hell yeah.
I'm feeling excellent, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping I got my cornerbacks back, but is Kalen Carson gonna play this week?
Mm-hmm. Kalen Carson fine.
Okay, I like what I seen from him in the little small sample he gave us. So him with Rubber been playing well. I'm glad this defense is coming together, man. Especially with that interior pressure, man. I think this could be different right here. But yeah, I think Q is the new leader on this defense. We've been looking for him, and we got him.
I agree. He's came in from day one, showing that he can lead people. They follow him. And you know what? And something that's been said before. I don't know who to actually, give this to, because I've heard this. But one thing that they say about leadership, they say leadership is not about, really the person. Leadership is about who people follow, and people follow people follow Big Q. He already came in, and his name had recognition. His reputation preceded him, and he was able to come in, and show them why he was looked at like that around the league from day one. So kudos to Quentin Williams, man, because he's already become a pillar of this team, and we got to keep him around for a long ass time, man. I fuck with BQ. We ain't had a defensive tackle this goddamn gangster since the '90s, bro. We ain't had a defensive tackle like this in a long ass time. And really, matter of fact, I got a question for your ass, landlord. Since we so high on this defense now, who you put on the field first? You putting the offense on the field first, or you trust this defense to get you an extra possession, basically? Cause that what happens.
I want the offense to start. Well, I'm an offensive dude, man. I want the offense because I just know how Dak operate, man. If we go out there, Dak gonna give you the best foot forward. I feel like in most games. You know what I'm saying? Especially with these weapons, like. We had confidence in Dak starting first with normal weapons, with the flying cricket. You know what I'm saying? With the flying body catcher. So just imagine with the ski mask guy himself, George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, I'm riding with 4 all day long.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad. I'm just asking because if you are able to go out there and you force like a 3 and out on the Lions' first possession, you get the opportunity, to then salute to Queen Cowboy, buy some fruit O's this time instead of buying those damn Fugazios. So salute to Queen for the cash app. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a big bag of fruit O's instead of Fugazios, because at least with the fruit O's I get to put milk on them bitches. You can't put milk on Fugazios.
Salute the Queen in the building.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, I get your point because the offense is definitely the best. The best unit. You trust Dak Prescott? He's gangster. George Pickens is a gangster. CeeDee Lamb is incredible. All that shit is true. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have a defense. So cold that I'm getting extra positions out of it. That's all. Because if we
the only reason I say that is because I still look at Detroit offense as a threat. Like, they not sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I look at their defense more as they could get had. That's why I'd rather put an offense out there, go on, get up in the game, and let my defense play with a 7-point lead.
See, I was thinking about it from the other... also, Isaiah Land just got elevated from the practice squad, because of the questions about Jadeveon Clowney's, availability. So you might see Isaiah Land for the first time this year tonight. I know that was random, but I just seen it and I had to say it before I forgot it because I'm old as shit.
We liked it, Isaiah, though, so that's good. That's good news. That might be a sign that Clowney can't go.
Yeah, because they are trusting him. He did actually practice yesterday. He was just limited. He practiced yesterday, but we'll see what happens. I want Jadeveon to play because of what he does, setting the edge as a run defender. Also, it's leaning towards Amon-Ra St. Brown not being able to play tonight. They say it's more realistic expectation for him to play next week. Cause there is like a micro tear in this nigga ankle. Cause I don't want people to just think like he just got a little ankle sprain or some shit. They're saying that there's like a small micro tear in this nigga ankle in one of the ligaments. And while it's not going to be a long-term thing, it could lead to making the injury way worse, if he plays on it, too soon. So he could try and play tonight, but if he fuck around and rolls his ankle again, he could be gone for the rest of the year. And, at that point, they really won't make the postseason. So just something to keep in mind when people are talking about the availability of Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I also doubt if this nigga plays that he'll be, 100%. He said they can't afford for us to injure him. Yeah, we're a physical team too, man. We're a physical team now, defensively and offensively. Oh yeah, also, yes, the Jalen Carter shit is real. It's not a rumor. He has to have surgery. He definitely has to have surgery. Hope he has a speedy recovery. And we'll see. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Not that he's hurt, but I'm happy, that things are breaking the way that they are for the Dallas Cowboys. Man, what's up, Ken? I ain't seen my nigga Ken in about a month of Sundays, man. I said, what's up, bro? Keep doing your thing. Big fan. Good luck tonight. Man, kudos to y'all finding another quarterback, man. My nigga Ken is a Patriots fan. We did a show with Ken, when we played the Patriots, in 2023. You know what I'm saying? Ken a good dude, man. I know that y'all don't, consume Patriots content like that, but give my boy a chance, man. He make good content over there. So make sure y'all go and show love to Ken's Patch Talk, man. Is it how I feel about tonight? I feel great, nigga. I feel like we're gonna win by 21 points. And I feel like y'all got my defense fucked up. Like, I know offense sells tickets. I know offense is, and I'll admit it, the offense is the best one. Offense is the best unit. But yeah, I don't think the Detroit offense is like that right now. I think they're gonna have issues protecting their quarterback. Unless if Jahmyr Gibbs runs for 200 yards, yeah, we'll lose the game. Right? We'll lose the game. But I feel like we got a very capable unit at stopping the run now from a snap by snap basis. I feel that this is a team that can get pressure on Jared Goff. And, with the injuries, that they have at tight end and wide receiver in the pass catching department, I feel like it's going to greatly hinder their ability to move the ball down the field. And also, kudos to Alvy Gilmore, 3497. He said, much love, dog. It's much love to you, kinfolk. Thank you for the love and support, man.
Salute.
Hell yeah. Real shit.
Yeah, I like my defense, bro. I just got PTSD. That's all. After this game, I'm going to be 100,000%. You know what I'm saying? We on that. That's all.
Listen, I'm more concerned about next week than this week. I'm more concerned about getting this win, the MVP buzz around Dak Prescott being back in full effect, them niggas flexing on the camera for Hard Knocks and shit. I'm more concerned about them not taking the Vikings seriously when they come to town than them going out there and handling business tonight. They're gonna show up and beat the fuck out the Lions, nigga. I know they're down too many players for me to feel like the Lions gonna do something. And if we lose to this team, we don't deserve shit. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. If we lose to the Lions, we don't deserve shit. We don't need to make no more content about the Cowboys. Like, nigga, everything is lined up for you to take advantage of this team. I don't give a fuck about anything else. If you can't beat the Lions like this, you're not a team that's gonna go to the playoffs and play healthy teams and win. That's just point blank period. So if you lose this game to the fucking Lions, you don't deserve shit. All the goodwill I gave to Shotty, down the drain. All the love and shit on the shoulder, these hoe ass niggas, down the drain. You better go out there and beat these motherfuckers. You better go out there and beat these motherfuckers.
We ain't got no choice but to win this game.
All right, but that's what I'm saying, landlord. If we don't win this motherfucking game and they fuck up their little playoff hopes, because, nigga, you win this game, you got over a 40% chance of making the playoffs. You lose this bitch, that bitch dropped to 9. So win the game. Win the game, nigga. Shit, these niggas, everybody on their goddamn team hurt, and you up here gonna be on the podium looking stupid. Well, we just didn't execute. I don't think we overlooked them. I don't. We just didn't go out there and put our best foot forward. But shut the fuck up. You better go out there and win the motherfucking game, bitch ass nigga. That's all I give a damn about. Cause yeah, shit is cute, shit is sweet right now. But goddamn it, you better win this goddamn game. Oh, here, Hey man, I swear to God, I swear to Almighty, I swear to Almighty God, they better win this game. That's all I tell you, landlord. If you want to see a grade
The
A crash
Cowboys
out,
gonna win this game. They gonna win this game just because they don't want to get cussed out by him. Don't nobody want to get cussed out by him.
man,
They
hell
gonna be
no.
like, man, you Cowboys? Hell no.
Man,
We got to win.
nigga, I make new cuss words for niggas. Like I created cuss words for some of these niggas, and I'm gonna debut them motherfuckers. You know, if these spirit truckers go out there and fuck up. He said, "Oh God, I'm kind of nervous. Dan Campbell is a scary coach. Dan Campbell a bitch. Dan Campbell is a emotionally stunted man-child who wants to go for it every down because all that nigga know is to play Madden. That nigga play Madden, regular season mode, franchise mode, and he think he a good coach. Fuck Dan Campbell. Matter of fact, that's really why I want to run the score up on this hoe ass nigga. You was there, gassing them niggas up. It was your idea to run the score up on us, you bitch. You slew-footed bitch. So yeah, we gonna beat the fuck out them niggas. Fuck Dan Campbell. We gonna beat this nigga so bad they gonna be asking for this nigga job. This nigga gonna be on a podcast with us, talk about his experience as a head coach. Cause he gonna gotta take his ass to YouTube. We gonna beat his ass so bad. You gonna see the thumbnail gonna be me, LandLord, and Dan Campbell bitch ass. That's the kind of ass whooping I want the Dallas Cowboys to put on these bitch ass niggas for that whole ass shit they did last year. And no, I don't feel bad for them that they whole team hurt. They ain't have no sympathy for us when Michael Parsons was out or DeMarcus Lawrence was out. They had no motherfucking sympathy. Brandon Cooks flying body catching ass out. Right? They ain't give a damn. They ain't give a damn that we were hurt. All them niggas did was run the score up and twerk and shit. Fuck them niggas. They get no love from me. And I ain't scared of shit. Dan Campbell's his bitch ass sounded scared. That who sounded scared. Talking about he's scary. He's scary because he a hoe. He's scared of the Dallas Cowboys. He's scared of his ass when we finna play, man. He's scared of the belt. He's scared of the belt. Yeah, talk about some Dan. I rock with you though, bro. You know, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, like, fuck Dan Campbell. Fuck Dan Campbell and everything he stand for. Oh shit, you never know, bro. You never know. Salute to Numbhead Neil with the $4.99, man. My boy said, fuck the Lions. Campbell's gonna choke on the Dallas D. Not even pressing pause. Cause on that one either, he's gonna be made a bitch tonight. Hell yeah, fuck that nigga. Let's see. He said Adam Schefter said he gonna play. I'm not seeing that. Let me go take a look. Let me go to Adam Schefter page. Now remember, I'm not scared of Amon-Ra St. Brown playing. Amon-Ra St. Brown playing does not guarantee that he is effective or efficient. Yeah, Adam Schefter ain't said he's playing unless he said it on like ESPN or some shit. Yeah, he did some extra hoe ass shit, man. He did some extra hoe ass shit. Oh, Gavin. Did I say that? Did I say that? Shit. That belt to asses. Man, yeah, when Cooper Rush came in the game, we set Dak Prescott down. They were still out there trying their hardest and shit. Like, we gonna fuck Cooper Rush up. Like, man, them niggas some hoes. Them niggas some try hard. Them niggas bitch made, man. I hate them bitch ass niggas. I'm sorry, landlord.
You know, you the harvester. I'm the harvester of ligaments. You the harvester of cuss words. That's what you do. You harvest them motherfuckers.
Man. Did you like when I said he gonna be on this bitch doing YouTube material with us? We gonna beat him so bad.
Talking about Dan Gamble.
Yeah, then they gonna be on thumbnail.
Doing a face reaction,
Right, man. So then when we were
looking surprised and shit.
so then when we were beating y'all ass like that, what was going through your mind, man? I want to know. That was my first question to nigga. Sposer said, "Let them know we twisting ankles out here. We trying to win, Playboy. Stay down." Hey, listen, man. I normally do not condone, hurting people. But you also didn't have to get your ass, out there. You didn't have to get your ass out there, and try to play against us. You could have set your ass out until next week. Nobody told you to be out here with these gangsters. Nigga, lucky that Joy Pickett don't play defense. You know he'll snatch his shit. He'll grab a nigga by the ankle and toss him, nigga.
George Pickens don't give a damn.
He like, the nigga CTE gonna kick in, just snatch your ankle off. Man, real shit though. We need this game, and I'm gonna lose my shit. They better win the game. I have.
If we don't, was all that for nothing? All that was for nothing then.
It would be. In the grand scheme of things, unless the Dallas Cowboys get in at 10-6-1, unless they still get into the playoffs some way, it's all for nothing. But your best chance of making the playoffs is to beat the Lions. It's a double win.
You gotta take it through here, right?
It's a double win.
Okay.
They said, what time? I'm not coming on at all. Since I stopped doing the watch party, the Dallas Cowboys are 3-0. You will not see me on another watch party until the season is over. So you will not see me on the watch party. You will see me on the post game show.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell everybody it was his fault that we was losing because he said he wasn't gonna do it, but he did it anyway. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell on you because you always tell on me. It's get back season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was all your fault, buddy.
It is. It was my fault because I went against my first mind because I got love for Boss and them. I want to bring some dope shit to their show, and I like doing shows with them. So I'm like, you know what? I bounce back and forth, watch the game, do some shows, and talk shit with my partners and them. Like, it's what could go wrong? And boom, these niggas been ass. The moment I hop my happy ass off the damn show, them niggas start back winning. Yes, I am.
How many all you gotta do?
Yes, I am superstitious. I do not, split poles or none of that other shit. I am superstitious. So the moment I see, and there really is no real correlation between the shit, but in my mind now that we've been winning since I took my ass off of the show, I'm gonna stay off the show, and then I'm gonna pop in and talk all crazy, at the post game. So that's gonna happen. Like they'll be live like 30 minutes before the game start. And then after the game is over, you'll see Henny the Moore on that bitch talking crazy. But no, while the game is going on, no. It's a wrap. Now, I'ma still send them like 11,000 clips that they can use for the shows. They're gonna have all the advanced metrics and all the advanced analytics. They're gonna have some stuff about the referees and some more shit. Like I'm gonna have that shit down pat for my niggas during the watch party. I'm gonna send all that shit over so they can have it. But no, I'm too superstitious to get my ass back on there. Way too superstitious. He said,
that's how I am.
Real shit.
Huh?
I said real shit. Oh, I don't know what you're talking
Coming
about.
in.
See, this nigga dealing ligaments right now.
I just came up here. She asked me to.
See, he just gave them 2 kneecaps. She asked for 2.
Yeah.
He gave her 2 kneecaps.
That was an Eagles fan too, so I should have cussed them out, but
man,
I ain't want to.
You shouldn't have sold no ligaments
on national TV.
You over here giving them ligaments for Jalen Carter's shoulder. Don't think you slick.
Hey man, you know they gonna be faulty. I gotta get this money out though. I gotta get this money out.
Real shit. He said D-Law fumbled the ball. Damn it. What happened with D-Law? D-Law been hooping these last couple games.
Man, D-Law would have been so dope on this team right here, but oh my god.
J. Lou too. If we being honest.
I might have took out too many.
Yeah, they don't need that many shoulders. I gotta stop fucking with my nigga. But when you talk about a landlord in hindsight, and this is off subject, but when we talk about like losing Micah Parsons in the offseason, and when we're talking about this defense can't be that bad, think about all the people that weren't on this team when the season started. Right? Think about all the people that weren't on this team no more when the season started. Overshawn was hurt. We traded away Micah Parsons. We let DeMarcus Lawrence leave. We let Jordan Lewis leave. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 niggas right there. That's 4 niggas right there. That were completely different from the team last year. And we weren't even a good team last year defensively. So you lost your 4 best defensive players at the start of the season. Now you got Overshawn back, but that was a lot of shit to try to overcome to start the season. That's in hindsight, you know, when I factor in the guys that we let walk in free agency, I understand why that nigga Eberflus struggled a little bit when the season started.
And if you think about it, not only did we lose talent, we lost leadership too.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Zach Meyer, that's a leader. We lost DeMarcus Lawrence, that's a leader.
Mm-hmm.
We lost leadership, not only just talent. So, and then we got a whole new defensive coordinator. So all of that's a work in progress.
Hell yeah. So like when you just think about the grand scheme of things, like hell, you can even go as far as count Eric Kendricks. Eric Kendricks was a veteran leader on this team. Like we could bump that bitch up to 5 if we wanted to. The number of people that didn't come back from last year's defense that we actually give a damn about. He said, "Listen, he was that bad though, but damn." But listen, I'm fair, so goddess. I understand that some of the shit he did was goofy, and I still don't like the way that he tried to handle Trey, because that was some whole ass shit that he said about the grits. You know what I'm saying? He said, "And by the way, I don't like grits, nigga." I'm like, damn, bitch, you don't like breakfast? Like breakfast and fucked your day up. All right, man, you don't like grits, all right. So yeah, like the shit he did with Diggs and being hard headed to start the season, like that is true. All of that is true. You know what I'm saying? But I also gotta show love to where I gotta give credit where credit's due. Because this defense has been one of the best defenses in the league the last 3 weeks. And if we're going to get to where we want to go, he gotta stay that way. You know what I'm saying? He gotta stay that way. Oh, yeah, we lost a bunch of people, but I am willing to be I'm willing to give him some love. Let's see. Where was my shit at? Because I had another graphic I wanted to pull up for y'all before we got out of here. Was it this one? Well, see, we will look at Flus in totality. You know, we'll look at Flus in totality. You know, after the season is over. After the season is over, you know, then we'll review him in totality. That's the only fair way to do it. Especially if he does a good enough job to help us win in the playoffs. If this defense comes to the playoffs and they balling, you know what I'm saying, we might have to have a conversation about Eberflus. I understand that we still are upset about how the season started. I understand that it's not perfect. But man, if we go on a run and he's good enough to help us, you know, get to where we want to go in the long run, I'll be fine with it. He said, "Hello, everyone. God bless. God bless you, you too, Tim."
God bless you, my brother.
Salute to Charlie. He said, "Tonight would be the true test You know, for the run defense, these two backs are really good, but I believe we will be great. I agree with that sentiment, man, because this is a team that's not going to stop running the ball just because you stop them.
You know who gonna shine tonight? Who need to shine tonight?
Is it Big Q or Sam?
Overshawn.
Oh, the Marvin Overshawn. He had
Him and Gibbs. That matchup on Gibbs gonna be critical.
yeah.
We need him to run sideline to sideline tonight.
I'm also not gonna hold you. What game plan are you using? You know, for Jared Goff? Are we gonna heat him up, or are we just gonna disguise our coverages and fall into some stuff to see if he throws the ball?
I play coverage tonight. Well, I'm a sell out on the run. Fuck Jared Goff.
Yeah, I'm doing the 5-man front. We gonna stay on our 5-man front.
Fuck Jared Goff. I'm selling out on the run.
Say I ain't gonna lie. O might get hurt again trying to play that man in open field. We'll see. I hope he doesn't because we need O. But we'll see. And also no guarantee that we man them up. You know, we might use a lot of fire zone. You know, we might do some simulated pressures. Jared Goff is not somebody that once the pocket collapses on him, there's too much good shit is going to happen. He's not going to break free and do the Patrick Mahomes shit. He's not going to do the Dak Prescott shit. He's going to probably get hit and go down. So we can pressure Goff and keep 7 in coverage. The deal with the speed that they have on the back end, we should be fine.
He's a short Frankenstein. That's who he is.
Man, that Frankenstein shit is crazy.
That boy stiff as hell. He probably ain't never did a successful dance move in his life.
Man.
Boy, I ain't got no rhythm.
He ain't never did nothing athletic before. He's a professional athlete that never done anything athletic before. That's crazy.
In his life. The most athletic thing he can do is throw a football. That's it.
Oh, he gonna throw a pick. I ain't worried about Goff throwing a pick. I just need him to be alone in that metric. I need Dak not to throw a pick. You know what I'm saying? I need him to throw. I need Jared Goff to throw 3 of them bitches. I need Dak not to throw a single one.
Jared Goff gonna see Q big ass running at him, and he gonna throw that ball to anybody who want it.
He said, "Oh shit!" He just threw the ball up.
Here you go.
Ty said, "Look, LandLord, I have to work tonight. Make sure we get that W at any and all costs. Hide the bodies."
What bodies? See, you gotta be on that type of time. What bodies? You don't even know what you're talking about, actually.
Man. But we understand. We don't know and we know at the same time.
What that boy Jay-Z said, I'm like a dog. I never speak, but I understand. Real talk.
Man. Yeah, we're gonna make it to 7-5-1. We gonna win the game, bro. We will win the game. The only question is by how much. And listen, before we get out of here, because it's well over an hour at this point. Before we get out of here,
he ain't working me overtime without paying me overtime. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, kind of, sort of, not really, but I'm
crazy.
I'm kind of, sort of sorry.
You a slave master? That's crazy.
So about the new whip, I feel like a slave master. I'm feeling way better. Hold on, man. Hey, but just in case you got a little money to play with, I'm not telling y'all what to do, but if you did take the Dallas Cowboys money line, Dallas Cowboys .3, +3, and the over for this game, and you put like a little $100 on that bitch, that 100 will turn to 1,000, and you can.
What is the over?
Like 54.5.
Yeah, Dallas scoring 40 by themselves.
They're scoring 40 by themselves. It's gonna be over 60 points. Dallas Cowboys gonna score 42, and they're gonna score 21. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to be up in the fourth quarter like 42-14. And the game will be over with by the time they score that last touchdown. So, yeah. So
Easy money.
So if you wanted to take those three, Dallas Cowboys money line, Dallas Cowboys +3, and the over, and you put a little 100 on there, that bitch gonna turn to a little Honda. And you put that on there, it gonna turn to a thou wow. A thou wow. And your ass can go to the next game. It's in 10 days. You can go buy your tickets, the moment you cash out. That's all I want to end it with. That's all. That's how I want to end it. Landlord, you got anything you want to add, brother?
Nah, I think I'm good. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Let's get this dub.
Let's get the motherfucking dub. Fuck Dan Campbell. Fuck the Lions. Fuck everything in Detroit. I ain't gonna even say it like that. I like some Detroit rappers. Yeah, man. I swear,
Lil Meech ain't no gangster. He an actor.
He actor.
Let's get that understood.
But I feel like I swear Vezo though.
We're gonna beat the Buffs off these niggas. Y'all like the Rock Buffs. We're gonna beat the Buffs and the Gators off of these, boy.
Boy, we're gonna beat
with
them
all
niggas
due
ass
disrespect.
We gonna beat their ass and we're gonna be in the locker room with the Minks and the Buffs on, nigga.
But shout out to BMF. We rock with y'all, boy.
Yeah, yes indeed.
I don't want no smoke. It's BMF niggas in Birmingham, so I don't want no drama. You know what I'm
saying? So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for everything. On the way out, I do got a request. Once the video in, please go to both channels and hit the hype button for us. Once the video is over, please go and hit the hype button. On the way out, hit that like, hit the share if you care, hit the cash app. You can send at least $7 so we can manifest in the liquor store. We can manifest. I know
if you watch our show, you're a prideful bunch. I know this. So listen, if you don't hit the like button, you damn near a hater. I just want you to know that. Just think about it. If you don't hit the like button, you real close to being a hater. I'm just letting you know. Now you could have forgot, you know what I'm saying? I understand. But I'm gonna just put that evil on you real quick.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
So what are you saying about not hitting the like button? You don't want to see us prosper? That's what you're saying? Sounds like a hater to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now I'm gonna think about that every time I watch a video. I'm be like, damn, do I not want to see them prosper? Let me go on here. Let me hit that like button, man.
Do you hate me that much? What have I done to you? What have I done for you to hate me like this?
The Lord ain't gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see the downfall of other people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to receive your blessing. You feel me? So I'm gonna make sure I hit that like button. I'm gonna hit that like button. I'm just saying.
Hey, I don't know about y'all. I don't know
I'm
about y'all.
That like button. I need all my blessings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for the love. In the words of the brother West Coast Cowboy, man, never look down, because the star is up. Peace.
Peace.